Hello, Taurus. Welcome back. Thanks for joining. I'm going to get straight into a reading for you all for May 2022. Thank you again to all those that follow me, new subscribers. I'm truly appreciative of your support. If this message happens to find you today and it resonates, please consider hitting that like button, sharing, or subscribing. I truly appreciate it. Remember, these are general messages, so take what's yours, leave the rest. All major placements for Taurus. Wow, Taurus, I mean, we just had the new moon in your sign, and with that solar eclipse, it's activation energy for that North Node in Taurus. So whether you have a Taurus North Node or whether you have Taurus strong in your chart and you're watching this message, even for those who want to watch this message because you have Taurus North Node, it's a major placement right now with that activation. So lots going on for you guys. All right, I'm going to just start off with a couple messages from this Buddha Wisdom Divine Masculine deck and just see what kind of messages come out just to set the tone for the reading. They could relate to the reading or not, but let's see what we have. All right, messages for Taurus. What does Taurus need to hear for May? Do not let pleasure distract you, for in craving pleasure comes sorrow. Interesting. I mean, that definitely is, for me, I'm just getting the message of guilty pleasures, right? And guilty pleasures are great, but it's more of that sensation of, or that thought of, all right, but you know, too much of a good thing. Or if you know something really is craveable, or, you know, I won't go as far as saying addictive, but that's the type of energy, right? It's like, how much are the pleasures in your life or the things that are distracting you in terms of really focusing on what it is you're here to do, maybe in this time frame, right? Pleasure is never a bad thing, but in terms of, again, the craving of pleasure, they say, you know, the loss of it, or what is it filling in your life? Give thanks for what has been given to you, however little. So yeah, appreciate the little things in life. Appreciate what's here now. If for some of you have lost something that was giving you pleasure, I feel like you're being asked maybe right now to just consider what you do have. Consider, even if a situation is, you're feeling overall negative about it or it's impacting you negatively, there probably is something you are getting from it though right now. There can be both, right? There can be the good and the bad. I mean, really, we want to get to a place where we're not labeling good or bad. We just are accepting what is, right? But we can focus on the good aspects of things, the things that do make us feel good. And what is there right now? Master your words, master your thoughts. Never allow your body and speech to harm others. Interesting. So yeah, I really feel like it is asking you to master kind of your emotion, your control. You know, if there are triggers, if there are things that are leaving you a little bit, I would say vulnerable, like we all can be reactive. We all can be triggered. That is a human experience, and that is okay, right? But start noticing and becoming aware of the things in your life, or the things in your life, or the states of being of which you are more vulnerable to reacting, and then maybe having that regret in terms of the way you've communicated or interacted with other people, right? It's one thing to say, hey, we have control not over the situation, but how you react or treat others. But it's another thing to say that it's that easy to always manage your reactions. It comes with a sense of awareness first, of knowing like, hey, you know what? I know that if I haven't eaten all day and I am hangry, I am way more sensitive to reacting to a stimulus outside of me that could be triggering, right? So I feel like that's kind of the messages I'm getting, but let's see if this resonates with the rest of the reading. All right, Taurus, what do we have for Taurus, please? Show me Taurus energy for May. What does Taurus need to hear, please? Please give me the messages that Taurus needs to hear for May 2022, please. What does Taurus need to hear, please? What does Taurus need to hear? All right. Starting off with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay. I just wanted to jump out, so I'm going to take it, and I'm going to do the rest of the spread. Oop, I guess I'll take this too. This is how we're getting these cards right now, I guess. All right, so we have the Seven of Pentacles, the Temperance card. What else? The Wheel of Fortune. Wow. Okay. pull the rest of these cards. Wow, the Chariot. Wow, a lot of major arcana. 3 major arcana already. The Hermit. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. 8 of Cups. Let's see. Queen of Cups. And then back at the deck, the Fool. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. All right, let's dig into this. So I feel like, I mean, in the month of May, it seems like what is presenting itself, right? And is this 7 of Pentacles? I feel like there is this expectation or this actual harvest coming to fruition. You're feeling abundance. I feel like I'm feeling abundance, but I'm almost feeling like you're in a very balanced place, and then something comes in that, although it is more, it's almost like, again, is it too much of a good thing? It's almost like there's no room for this next pentacle. It's like you're already full. It's like and it could even be this feeling of like, I already have so, like, not even realizing there can be more, or not even necessarily expecting something else to come in. Or it's just sort of like that last little bit where it's like, even though it's positive, it might be a little bit too much to juggle. And there's something that wants to come in. There really is. What you're not seeing, right, that is really driving this reading, the hidden energy, is the Fool. It's this new beginning. It's something brand new. And again, it's almost like he's not seeing it quite clearly, but there is this message coming in, and it almost looks like this pentacle that's coming in. So something's coming in that is, again, a new opportunity. It's abundant. It could have to do with a job opportunity. It could have to just do with another opportunity. Could be dealing with an Aries. You don't have to be. But I feel like there is this message. It could feel like something's being asked of you and you're already in a very balanced place. And it's sort of like, do I have enough space to take something else on? You know, and the opportunity here is, again, Temperance. I mean, I feel like there needs to be something, there's something to be patient for. You could also be waiting for something to come in. It could be this impatience that is happening, and there needs to be patience, because whatever this is, it feels like, I'm getting the phrase groundbreaking. It could be groundbreaking for you, groundbreaking for something else. You could be working on something big. We have a lot of major arcanas here. But to me, this is groundbreaking in the sense it's restructuring something, right? So it's foundational, but it's almost like something needs to liberate in order to be rebuilt. This could be the mind. This could be an institution. This could be a home. This could be a relationship. It could be anything. Take it how it resonates. But in order for this to come together, something needs to crack. There needs to be space created or liberation to come back together is what I'm getting. Yeah, and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, in general, there is this, I mean, this could be changing, and really with the Fool card here as this hidden energy, it seems like it is driving you to a new cycle. This is a new cycle beginning, or a new cycle possibly coming in, or laying the foundation or the groundwork. Like whatever happens in this month, in May, is potentially creating this new cycle. I'm seeing Saturn here. You know, to me, Saturn is that restrictive energy when Saturn's in a placement, but it is about big restriction and then liberation. And that's kind of what I'm getting. Something could have felt very, very restricted, and there's this liberating energy. It could be that this is so tightly wound, this balance or whatever you've already built, there's not room for this. And this little thing coming in, it's like that one little drop, and then there starts this liberation of energy. And it may feel uncomfortable, right? You have this Queen of Cups energy underlying the reading. And for me, like, this Queen of Cups feels a little bit upside down in her emotions. This could be overwhelming. It's sort of like she's kind of grasping gasping for breath. But see, the momentum's on her side because she's upside down. She's coming out of the water. But it feels like not really diving first in, but the opposite. It's like we're kind of swept away, but you're finding your way out. And I don't really get a negative energy. I just feel discomfort because of possible change. And maybe a tendency to feel like there is a contrast in timing, right? So like the timing of which this comes in, and the timing of which the energy starts to liberate and feel uncomfortable, and the timing of which you can see and it all comes together might be a little, on different timelines. And that could be where the discomfort comes in. Yeah, I feel like in general, just how you're approaching and feeling about the situation is you want things to move. It's like you're either having to move, maybe even literally, but whatever this is, you're having to move forward or you're wanting to move forward. You're trying to break out of whatever this is that you've been in. It's sort of like this crack. Again, something's cracked and now you're coming out. You're coming out. It's almost like coming out of a cocoon. It seriously is like coming out and seeing. I almost get the same vibes from this Fool card. It's like here, he's coming out. He's being almost reborn in this energy. Again, a breakthrough, some breakthrough, or it feels that way. And I feel like on the outside, you could have that, again, feeling of needing to take action, maybe because of discomfort. I'm moving, I'm going. And on the surface, it actually may feel very positive. But I think underneath, what you're not seeing is, I do feel like it's causing you to feel either a little bit exposed or a little vulnerable, or in order to really make that step forward, you're going to have to actually look deep inside, and you may have discovered something about yourself that needs to be released, that needs to be looked at or be put in order. I feel like for some of you, you have this, protective armor almost. You're very strong. And this Queen of Cups energy may not be familiar to you. This could be very emotional or more emotional than you think. It's sort of like, I don't know. It's like something about, it's so interesting. Let me, this may not make sense, but like the energy I'm getting is it's like, he's almost like showing himself, or he's being forced to show himself. And it's almost like as he opens up, all these little, I don't know if they're like ants or little, whatever this is, it almost makes you feel like they retreat. It's like they just don't, they're afraid of the light. Something about being afraid of the light, or like, again, not just like really hiding from something. And that might be, you could be hiding away from these emotions or whatever it is, because we have this 8 of Cups energy. And I think that's what your higher self is telling you. Your higher self is telling you here that you are moving towards your fulfillment. You are moving towards something more, towards really your purpose. This is meant to be. This is emotional fulfillment coming in. These are the only 2 Cups cards we have here. And it's like the whole point is this is emotional, but it's because it needs to be. It's because you're being asked to open up to some of these emotions so you can actually see this fulfillment. You can actually feel what it's like to be connected to something in this way, because you have connection. But this is bigger. This is groundbreaking. This is groundbreaking for you foundationally. This is the next level. This is the next layer. This is how you go from liking something, loving something, to being truly in purpose and connected something. It's a very powerful energy. And again, with North Node activation, it is about, what do you truly value inside? What do you truly invest in? What do you truly invest yourself in? Your whole self. Is there anything you really truly feel like you can give your whole self to? And in a healthy, boundaried way, but like really feel connected. And I kind of want to tell people, like, don't worry if the fear is about what people will think, or that they'll see something in you that you might be hiding, or that, you know, just something that is just, there could be something that you've always been shy about or insecure about, but it's you. It's you. And that is part of you. And if I feel like the message, if you allow it to be seen, it will be loved. It will be loved. It needs to be seen by you first. Whew. It's beautiful energy. I am going to clarify this Hermit card. I do feel like I'd love to see what this message here is. Yeah, Two of Swords. Yeah, it's something I really do feel like, again, you've been hiding from yourself. Two of Swords. A little bit of not wanting to see something, or not wanting others to see. I feel like it's kept you at this crossroads unknowingly to you. It is an emotion or an experience or something to process. What else? Yeah, I mean, the moon. Hidden. Very hidden from you. And this could expose it. And this could be where this uncomfortableness is, but this is where it's being asked to be exposed. It's being brought to the surface. It's no longer behind. She no longer cannot choose to look at it any longer. It is here. It is shining a light on this. And I feel like it's kind of causing a ruckus. It could be causing this discomfort. One more card on this Hermit, please. Page of Pentacles flipped out, though. Again, it has to relate to this. Oh, and it wanted to come right out. Yeah, it has to do with this opportunity. This part of you wants to be liberated. It wants to learn. It actually wants to take advantage of this. I feel like this is what's happening. It's something's coming in, and there's a part of you that is hidden inside that could be vulnerable, or for whatever reason, this particular opportunity, it is very drawn to. So there's this part of you that wants to come out because it wants to get that pentacle. It wants to start this new beginning. You feel it feels like you're very connected to it. One more card, please, on this. And we'll pull some angel messages. One more card for Taurus. One more card, please. Queen of Cups. Wow, the Queen of Cups came. Yes. But look, now when she faces it, when she faces the emotion, she's stable. It's forcing you to face something, but it's connected to the heart space. It's connected to the emotional space. There could be something to clear in the heart space. He is opening up his jacket to expose this heart. It's a beautiful message, Taurus. I do feel that this may be forcing you to go deep, and it could be a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm telling you, the message from your higher self is this is the direction of your fulfillment of your purpose, and it's meant to be here. All right. If you are feeling triggered during this time, you know, give yourself a little grace here. Again, figure out what state of emotion you're in. If you are reacting to external triggers, if you're being, you know, maybe for some, this could just be for a small amount of you. If you're feeling just a little bit more irritable or short, you know, just know that you may not know why, but this could be what's you don't even realize it's happening under the scenes. There's some process going on that you may not know why you're so irritable, why you are being so quick to react. Improving health, yeah. I mean, I think whatever this is, like this actually could, I feel like what this uncovering is, it's twofold. It's bringing something in the material world, aligning you to something you can create, but it really is releasing and liberating something that's inside you that is good for you to face, is good for you to release. There's this burden possibly that, again, this armor I mentioned earlier, that it takes a lot of energy to keep things down that far deep. This is a gift coming in, and it may not feel like it right away, but that's what I'm getting. Okay, give me another angel message for Taurus, please. What else does Taurus need to hear, please? Angel messages, advice. Choose a new direction. Yeah, full card. Very clear. It's pointing at something. You're being pointed or guided towards something. It's almost like, look, it's over here. there could be somebody coming in that's pointing this direction, or again, this, whatever this situation is, this part of you is, it's kind of pulling you there. When you go into the heart space, you will see, it will become clear the direction. Right now, you may not feel it, or at some points you may not feel it, but it will become clear. You're being, I'm saying, drawn to it like a moth to a flame almost. That's why this could all be happening a lot underneath. One more message for Taurus, please. You're ready. This is meant to happen right now. This is time for your breakthrough. You're ready to come out of this cocoon. Whatever it is you've been doing up to this point has been preparing you, I realize. All the successes, the fruits of your labor that you've already enjoyed. I know, like, this feels sort of like I had what I want maybe for some of you. Why now? But this is meant to happen. You are ready for this next level. It is a gift. This is a gift. You're being handed this gift. Wow, Taurus, this is beautiful energy. I hope this message resonated in some way, and I am wishing you so much love in the month of May, and I hope to see you all soon.